Oh, and so here again, friendly local constitutional coop in California. And this is a special video because, and based on recent events with the Trump administration, a week into office, they're going much faster than I expected they would be. And I've got some other videos you can look at where I talk about that. And the really good news about that is what I'm looking to do is find a backer or an investor here because I want to start making some much better quality videos, hopefully locally here in California where I am. And I want to do some primarily for use by parents who homeschool their children. Videos on the truth. I have an expert a cappella command of 230 years of the Constitution, history, and laws of the United States. And if I had heard any of this back in the day when I was in school over 60 odd years ago, my life would have been different. And I went to school right outside of Washington, D.C., where you might have thought we would have been clued in. We weren't. But you get this information at a young age, it's all going to make sense. It's going to refute all the history crap they teach in the schools these days. And that's likely to change soon the way Trump is going. He's going to get rid of the Federal Department of Education if he hasn't already. And there won't be any direct authority there, but he'll make it clear to the states and better yet on the county level that they need to go back and change just about the entire curricula they have, especially in the area of history, and get rid of all this transgender crap and 14th Amendment BS. And by the way, on that point, if you want to be a homosexual or whatever, well, it's your life. You can do what you want, but you can't expect any support from the de facto National Socialist government, which is going to soon go out of existence. But when you get of age, which at the moment is still 18, because if the parents are responsible for you financially until you get 18, then you have to wait that long and probably want to anyway. That's a serious type of change I wouldn't even waste a second on considering. But that said, I want to get out there and do some much better quality videos, and I'll have some work materials to go with it, and some other things that I can do with videos also to explain to you in depth about the magnitude of events, especially with the history of the United States involved in wars since the Spanish American War of 1898. Eye opener stuff. The assassination of President Kennedy, which I remember, and I was like 14 when that happened, 15, I think, and that made an indelible etching on my memory. I didn't know it then like I know now, but instinctively I knew there was a lot wrong early on. That's a video for another day. But in any case, some investment capital will be nice here. It's going to return a hell of a lot of money, and that's a good thing. More importantly, it'll help people to make changes that'll benefit them, their children, and their posterity. That's priceless because with an educated population out there, and now they get on juries as qualified members of jury pools, they're going to know they can rule on the facts and the law. We have the power our agents don't. And that goes all the way back to Magna Carta in 1215 with habeas corpus and the trial by jury, and we want them back. It's exciting to learn about that. Oh, send me an email, by the way, humanincourt@gmail.com, for information about my modestly priced constitutional defense document packets. And it's all there. And you can say it just like I do once you learn with attitude and with authority that we have the rights here. We own the place and you don't. That's astounding. But this first week of the Trump administration looks like we're going to get there a lot quicker than I thought. We'll see how it develops, mind you. But with this start, less than a week, and I maybe he knows more about what he's talking about than I thought he did. And he has some good advisors. We'll talk more about those later too. But they're in the right place and the right time, and so are we. And we can get big settlements out of these perps who invoke jurisdiction that a court doesn't have against you, federal, regional, martial law rules. And we have the current justices of the Supreme Court, when we get there, are going to know a case called Cohen's v. Virginia. They decided over 200 years ago, oh, that's old law. That's no good anymore. The hell it isn't. They know. And what did they say in Cohen's? The court must exercise jurisdiction. If it hasn't, it can't exercise jurisdiction. If it doesn't, then one or the other is treason to the Constitution. And there's more great quotes out of this case. This is the best decision they've ever made, and these current justices are familiar with it. That bargaining leverage for us to get changes made and get it done quicker. And that's what I was put here to do. That's another story you'll get on a different video. I got here somehow, don't ask, but I know the date, March 5th, 1857. So we'll have a video about that. You'll understand how exactly I know that. How I got here, I don't know. I got to ask Bill Gates and Elon Musk about that one. But that said, it's been a good life. It's about to become a great one. I'm looking for investors to help share the goods here, and we'll all make very generous amounts and not in taxable income if you know what the hell you're doing. It's exciting. So send me an email, uwinningcourt@gmail.com. Subscribe, tell your friends, get the word out. The sooner we take action, the quicker we get these bastards off our backs. Thank you.